You should be able to go big to small or small to big. But we'll start big. So again, here's the renal cortex. This area is the renal medulla. So this is a renal pyramid. Renal pyramids have a papilla that protrudes into the minor calyx. And again, minor calyces come together to form a major calyx. And major calyces come together to form the renal pelvis. The renal pelvis tapers as it leaves the hilum. And finally, it will meet the ureter at the uretero-pelvic junction. All right. So renal artery. It will branch into segmental arteries. And segmental arteries will give off the interlobar. So this is a renal lobe. And so that would be an interlobar artery. And finally, we get the arcuate arteries that arc over the base of the pyramids. And that's about it for this guy. Okay, so now we're going to take just one of these. So, again, renal medulla. This is all a pyramid. Here's the renal cortex. So this is going to be one of those interlobar arteries right there, and an arcuate artery. Here we can see, here is a cortical nephron. So this is the Bowman's capsule here, and the glomerulus is the capillary tuft inside. Proximal convoluted tubule, descending loop of Henle, ascending loop of Henle, distal convoluted tubule. And then from there, it just empties into these collecting ducts. And eventually the finished urine will empty into the minor calyx here at the papilla. So this is a cortical nephron. It doesn't have a long loop of Henle. It doesn't go very deep into the renal medulla. This is a juxtamedullary nephron. Loop of Henle is long, so that's the one that spends a lot of time in the medulla, has a lot of chance to secrete the ions and water to follow it. So these are responsible for generating a concentrated urine. So then we have here, we have the afferent arteriole coming in. I'm sorry, I'll get my finger right. We have the afferent arteriole, and then most all liquids and solids pass out into this capsular space. This is Bowman's capsule. This is the efferent arteriole. Notice that the blood is more concentrated here because most of the fluids and things have gone out. So efferent arteriole. So again, glomerulus, Bowman's capsule, Bowman's space, or capsular space. From there, that filtrate will start its way through the nephron, rest of the nephron. So this would be the proximal convoluted tubule. So goes through that. The distal convoluted tubule comes back up and passes between the afferent arteriole and the efferent arteriole. And this is where we'll find the cells of the juxtaglomerular apparatus. It's responsible for generating renin and erythropoietin. So it's an endocrine structure. And that's it. That's everything I